I'm Andrea Diggs. I am the adjunct professor of flute here at Shepherd University, here to give you a few quick tips and tricks to help you with your West Virginia All-State Etudes. We'll start with the piazzolla. First of all, you'll notice there are tons of commas all over the place. You do not need to breathe in those spots. Those are helpful tips to remind you that this is written by a composer who played the bandoneon, which is like a small accordion. No offense to bandoneon players out there, but it's that shift of sound. And so I want you to think about that while you're playing this. So you can take actual breaths anywhere in there. There's a lot of flexibility. So there's not one answer as to where to breathe. You breathe where you need air, just not underneath the slur. And the second most important thing to notice about this are all those accents. Now, I know you have lots of accents in your band music and all over other stuff that you've done. Piazzolla accents are a little bit differently. Again, think of that impact that happens when that instrument, the bandoneon or an accordion, changes position and you have that instant impact of sound. So you can emphasize these accents with both your air, just give it a good gut punch, and your tongue, okay? So this is easier to practice on the A, that's at the end of your first measure. So just air, just tongue, together. So it's much stronger. So then you play that whole bit. And it's really sharp. You get an edginess. And notice that I also did not play with any vibrato. I would recommend using it sparingly. There's no rule, again, how much to use or how little, but that will help you contrast with your second etude that's coming up. It's really, really flowy. And as far as timing in the piazzolla, this kind of applies to both of them actually. Make sure you have your tempo steady, because with those syncopated rhythms, when you're off the beat, in most of the piazzolla, you have to know where that beat is so it doesn't mush together. It's very rhythmic, so feel it, and if you are accurately feeling it, it will be relayed through your playing. And then that septuplet in the middle of the second line, that's one place where you can just sort of take your time and tease a little bit. Piazzolla music, tangos are all about the tease. So I'll start at the beginning of the line on the F sharp. And forgive my little mistake there. I was thinking about that I wanted to show you coming up the end of this. Notice my pinky is already ready for that low C. If you have it down here, then it makes it much easier. And you can move it over any time leading up to that. You can take a little retard or just not. And that's pretty much the piazzolla. Energetic, rhythmic, and sharp. Now, etude number 2, completely different feel. Most important things to think about with this are that you do have more traditional phrase shapes here. They are very much visually disrupted by all these flourishy ornaments, but those first 2 measures, your most important notes are this. Right? Those ornaments there and the flourishes are meant to be part of the phrase. And that continues throughout. So when you're using lots of vibrato, recommended on this one, and playing through those little runs, think of where you're leading. Look at the third line, first measure. When you play that C sharp, be super gentle because it's not an important note. It's an ornament. All these flourishes, they are ornaments. You are leading to the A sharp. So I'll start the measure before. Do that one more time. I'm hesitating a little bit into it because we can be rubato with it. So one more time and listen for the D softening and the C sharp being the start of growth, not a sharp attack. If you're playing flowy, contrasting with the piazzolla etude, you are good to go. Good luck, have fun practicing.